begin by asking this question to you that can you share a brief overview of your career journey from college to getting into IBM? What did that things involve, and what was that journey, and what were the tasks that you had to go through?
Firstly, you have to apply for whatever companies are there that are coming to your college. Apply for like every company, doesn't matter it's a BPO or an MNC or whatever it was. I gain confidence by attending interviews, by writing exams. That doesn't matter what company you're applying for. It matters when you are about to join the company, you can back off at that time. But based on doing all that stuff, you will gain some confidence, like to talk among people. Like I wasn't this confidence like in my college, and now when you compare me with the past me, I was not able to communicate at all. My networking was not that strong, so I suggest you start applying offline and online both. Like I applied for 5-6 companies in college and got rejected, and IBM was the only MNC company that I got in, and even I applied offline, but most of them I don't think my resume got even shortlisted there. So I'm really fortunate that I got into IBM. So like focus on, you can do it. Don't ever give up. Don't be demotivated. You can push yourself to get into a good company. Only you can do it.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing your journey. I think a biggest takeaway that I'm taking away from that is that you should not just apply to one or two dream companies, but I think you should have a list and you should apply to a range of companies, and that will brighten your chances. So, have on behalf of the students is that how important are internships and practical experience in shaping your career path? Since you have internship already, so and Telugu if possible. Several of the students are wanting to hear from Telugu.
Okay. Internships are very important for our career, because without internships, we can't we don't know about what the job it is. In my point of view, without having zero knowledge about the job and the skills you need to possess the job, it makes your path very difficult, and many roads, many stones in the road. Like that, if you have plenty of knowledge about the job and everything, it makes your journey smooth and without any difficulties.
Okay, so Anisa, the next question is for you. So nowadays there are specific skills that employers are looking for, and it's both technical and soft skills. So, what do you recommend that what skills students should learn while they are in college so that they can become ready to enter the job market?
In my opinion, both technical and soft skills are important, because every company requires you to be not perfect, but to speak communicative English. That you've got to be easy to understand. You've got to understand the other person what he's speaking. So it's important that you understand English and improve your soft skills. And coming to technical, I think it's better to start with C or Java, because that is high level language, and that will help you build a foundation for programming languages. And I say stay up to date with whatever that is trending in the market, because companies will look that skills whatever that are trending. Nowadays AI is trending, so maybe work on internships with AI or machine learning. That requires Python, so you start focusing on Python. Like that, you can make a roadmap for yourself and achieve your goal.
Wow. So can you tell a little bit more that how students can create that roadmap? Is it possible, or did you, from your own experience, did you start getting these skills from your college days itself? When did you really start? And you can probably say your response in English and Telugu both, because we're getting mixed responses. So, if possible.
Firstly, create your goal. మీరు ఏదైతే అచీవ్ చేయాలనుకుంటారో, find that goal. Next, what are the skills required? దానికి మీకు ఏ లాంగ్వేజెస్ కావాలి? It may be Java కావచ్చు, Python కావచ్చు, because these both are really important. You can start learning from them. Even if you're at the starting point of learning these languages, it doesn't matter. The moment you start, don't lose your focus. మీరు ఎక్కడ లైక్ డిస్ట్రాక్ట్ అవ్వకుండా ఆ పాత్లోనే కంటిన్యూగా ఆ జర్నీలోనే ఉండాలి. సో మీరు ఆ టార్గెట్ పెట్టుకుంటే మీకు ఎటువంటి డిస్ట్రాక్షన్స్ అలా ఫర్దర్గా ఉండకూడదు. అండ్ దీంతో పాటు యూ నీడ్ టు ఇంప్రూవ్ యువర్ సాఫ్ట్ స్కిల్స్ ఆల్సో, బికాస్ ఇన్ కంపెనీస్ నెట్వర్కింగ్ ఈస్ లాట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. లైక్ that thing I got to know like after joining the company, because when I was in college, I was not this indulged with communicating with people. I was limited with my friends, like that. So even soft skills, building your network is also important. So plan that thing. Then after learning the languages, find try to do internships with ML or AI. Then you got to like target companies like whatever you want your dream company to be. Then try to focus on what skills they require. Then so you can attain your skills. Even your skills exactly doesn't match to what their requirements, apply for that company. I mean the day before ఒక రోజు ముందు ఇంటర్వ్యూ ఎగ్జామ్ ముందు రోజు, లైక్ ఎగ్జామ్ అంటే యూ కెన్ చూస్ వాట్ ఎవర్ లాంగ్వేజ్ యూ వాంట్. ఇట్ మేబీ జావా ఆర్ పైథాన్, అట్లీస్ట్ యూ వుడ్ హ్యావ్ నోన్ వన్ లాంగ్వేజ్. ఇంటర్వ్యూ ముందు ఆ కంపెనీ స్పెసిఫిక్ ఏవైతే రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ ఉంటాయో అవి నేర్చుకొని వెళ్ళండి. యూ మే గెట్ రిజెక్టెడ్ ఆర్ యూ మే గెట్ selected, that doesn't matter, but what matters is you tried.
So Anita, the next question is something which I have, is that specifically regarding internships. What advice you have for students when they are seeking for internships, and how they should align that internship opportunity with their goals?
Sir, I would like to advise the students to utilize this one-time opportunity at the utmost level, because this opportunity will never knock their door twice. And I also want to advise the students to don't see this internship like a daily task you need to complete, because this is not a daily task or a thing which should be completed in a specific time. The main goal of this internship is to give you utmost knowledge about the skills that you need to possess for attending an interview or pursuing a job. So I would like to know and let you know that you should utilize this opportunity at the utmost level and gain utmost knowledge.
Q&A. So the next question that I have for Anisa is that, Anisa, can you share with us some of the challenges you faced during your job search, and how did you overcome them?
The main challenge was rejection. Initially I couldn't cope up with that, because I applied for companies, I tried, I wrote exams, but I failed in an interview, or I failed initially in the exams. So what motivated me is that there was a YouTube channel named Sahil and Sara. Like I follow his videos and advices, everything. He applied for many companies, like even hundreds of companies. He rejected 100 times, got rejected 100 times. That what motivated me was like I applied for a few companies and I got demotivated. Like he applied for hundreds of companies and finally he got into Amazon. Like hard work never fails, like it always pays off. So I kind of got inspired from him actually. So try like until you reach your goal, something like that's how I overcome. Like find something that inspires you or motivates you, so never be demotivated. That's how I did.
But can you share your experience when you were preparing for some? I know that you were using the AI platform as well and preparing those. So can you share your experience of that?
Yes, sir. At the time of our graduation, I have applied for the TCS company, but for the 2024 batch, they haven't called us for the written test or any interview yet. So we have and I think in the month of January or something, we have written test, but we didn't receive any call. So that AI interview app have helped a lot. I'm also a member of that. I think it's for 2 weeks or something. I have completed that course also. That helped me a lot to improve my communication skills and know how to prepare for an interview and what answers would be the best to attract the what we say, like the person who is interviewing us, like that.
What should an introvert do to cope up with current job situation? They said that what skills in terms of technological skills and interpersonal skills do they need to equip them with to learn those interpersonal skills? So I think the second part is something which Anisa has already answered, but then I can relate a lot to this question because I have been an introvert myself in all my life. But then when I was in college, I trained myself to speak to public by participating in platforms like these. And now I still might have butterflies in my stomach while I'm hosting this session. But I think that, in my opinion, the more you face such opportunities to speak and interact and speak to people, the more you can overcome. Anisa, what do you think? In your opinion, how can one overcome that quality of being an introvert and really excel in the job situation?
Whatever you said was true, because as I said before, you've got to attend a lot of interviews. You've got to face your worst fear. As an introvert, I know how that feels. Then you've got to come out of your bubble, face the outside world.
Perfect. A follow-up question to that would be, Anisa, let's continue with you. Is that so we have Rangaswamy asking that. So you advise that we should face a lot of interviews, but then when one is facing the first interview, there's a lot of nervousness, pressure. What if we get rejected? So how does one prepare for that first interview that one is giving? How to face that interview?
For my first interview, I practice it with my brother. Like practice with your friend or your mother, that doesn't matter. Like try to answer them in English, that too particularly. Don't answer like don't use Telugu or your mother tongue, because they'll be checking your communication there. So it's better to practice in English. Like write down the skills, whatever the company required, they expect from you, and practice accordingly. In that way, that will help you to. I'm not saying that will never let you get nervous. You will be nervous at your first interview, and I'm sure you'll do your worst, because I did. Then, like by practicing, like going on attending interviews, you'll improve. You can see the difference yourself that you've improved a bit. So, like practice it with your home or your friends or your family. Doesn't matter. First, practice it offline. Then, doesn't matter you attend offline or online interview, you can face it, because that person, you don't know that person and he doesn't know you. So it can't judge you. It doesn't even know you. So nothing to be afraid of. That person is new, you're new, you both are strangers. He'll be just asking a bunch of questions. That's it. You just need to answer. It's not a war zone. It's an interview. Think of it like that.
Very nice. So practicing with your family, friends, practicing in front of the mirror, or practicing with the AI tool which Anita also used from the Valvalin platform app. So utilizing such opportunities is something which Anisa is advising us to do before appearing for the first interview, right, Anisa?
That's what, focus on your communication soft skills as well. And Vadvani, like it's a great course for you to get started, to improve your soft skills and boost up your confidence to talk in front of people, build networking skills, and like attend an interview with confidence. That's how the world works. You've got to build your connections, networking. That's how you like do it, like attending a lot of interviews.
Perfect. So thank you for sharing your advice. So let me take the next question that I have from students. Okay, so the next one is that Anita, can you share that what are some of the common mistakes students make during job interviews, and how can they avoid them?
Mostly, in my point of view, the students commonly have the issues of lack of self-confidence, fear, and anxiety. In my point of view, there is no need to getting anxious or fear, because this is not the last interview and you can face any interview. This is not the last one, because the life will not end here, and with more, even after one interview, you will gain more confidence and you will be capable of what you are and many more, so that there is no need to fear or getting anxiety or anxious. That's it.
Your best initially, and finally that thing matters.